this is Kamori, and today's pattern view is going to be from the Gothic and Lolita Bible, Volume 11, and we're going to be making the Baby the Stars Shine Bright bunny scarf. And one thing that's really exciting about this pattern is that for once in the Gothic and Lolita Bible, there are a lot of pictures, which means I can hopefully get through this pretty fast because there's not a lot of translation to do because the pictures are pretty self-explanatory. Just like pretty much every other pattern view I've done, the pattern pieces are on a extra sheet of paper that is in the book, and everything's kind of printed on top of each other, so you will have to either photocopy or trace around the pattern pieces and then cut them out to preserve the patterns for the other accessories. So we're going to need to copy the pieces for the ear, and then out of your fabric you're going to cut 4 of the earpiece, and then this is the side head piece, and you're going to cut 2 of these out of your fabric, and then this is the piece for the top of the head, and you're only going to need 1 of these, and then there is the really long piece, which is the base body of the bunny, which will also be the base of the scarf, and you're going to cut 2 of these out of your fabric. Okay, so I will be deviating from the picture in the book a little bit. The fabric that they used is white to make a white bunny, and I had some sparkly pink fleece, so I'm going to be using that instead, so I'm going to end up with a pink bunny scarf. But hopefully it still looks really cute. So the first step for the fabric portion is we're going to take the pieces for the ears, and you're going to put right sides together, and then you're going to sew along the outer edge, leaving the top part open right there. Okay, so now for the base of the bunny, it looks kind of silly all laid out like that, but what you're going to do is you're going to sew all along the outer edge, up and around the inside of the legs, the way back down, around the legs again, and then to here, and you're going to leave an opening on the side of the bunny, that way you can turn it so that you can turn the right sides out later. Now we're going to turn the earpieces right side out, and then we're going to attach them to the side of the bunny head. Now, if you notice on the pattern, the area of attachment is smaller than the width of the end of the bunny ear, so you are going to have to kind of fold them a little bit, and there is a folding diagram on the ear pattern itself. So you're just going to have to fold them and then make it so that they match the guidelines on the bunny head pattern. And then I went ahead and hand sewed a button on for the eye, matching it to the markings on the pattern. The actual instructions don't show adding the face of the bunny on until after the head has been completed, but I find it much easier to just attach the eye on now before it is assembled. That's just me, once again, deviating a little bit differently from the directions, and then you're going to do that on both sides of the bunny head. Now we're going to take the bunny body piece and turn it right side out, and then the hole in the side, you're just going to go ahead and hand sew it closed, and then you're also going to sew the bunny legs together on one side. Just going to leave this opening, and this is going to act as the knot of the scarf, so that way later on you can take the feet of the bunny and then put it through the hole, and that's going to act as a knot to keep it around your neck. Now we're going to take the center of the bunny head, and we're going to sew it to the bunny head sides. We're going to match the symbols on either side. So this end is going to go for the nose, and then this end is going to go at the back of the neck, and there's going to be a little gap left from here to here. And pinned, it's going to look a little something like this. Now we're going to attach the other side of the bunny head. Now you're going to push the ears out of the way, and you're going to sew the two sides of the bunny head together from here to here. Now we're going to turn the bunny head right side out and fill the hole with polyfill, then sew the hole closed. Now we're going to make the bunny crown. We're going to start by taking a 60 centimeter piece of wire, and we're going to string on 32 4mm pearl beads. Next, we're going to form a loop by wrapping the wire around the other end and inserting the shorter end into the nearest bead. So it will look something like that. Next, what you're supposed to do is take that piece of wire and then thread on 2 4mm pearls, a 5mm, 7mm, 5, and then 2 more 4s. Loop it down, loop the wire around back into the 4mm pearl, and keep going to create a crown so that the bunny has a cute little crown like that. Mine ended up looking like this. I'm not sure if the wire was not the correct size or what, but I just kind of have this floppy crown thing. So that didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped it would, but at least the bunny will still have a cute pearl headdress. Sew the crown onto the top of the bunny's head, then take some thick black thread and embroider on the nose and the little mouth. Now it's time to make the bunny tail. I started by cutting a circle out of some pink faux fur. Then we're going to sew a stitch along the edge of the circle by hand so that we can gather the tail piece closed in. And we're going to put a little bit of polyfill in the middle to fluff it up a bit. Then we're going to sew it onto the base of the bunny. After the tail has been added on, then on the opposite side of the bunny body, we're going to sew on the bunny head. Thread the back feet and the tail through the hole created between the front feet. And with that, the bunny scarf is done. For more Lolita DIY videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.